Hi, I'm John Spellman, and I'm the President and CEO of Inspirited Network Ministries. I want to tell you about a new ministry called the Inspirited Network. Basically, what I'm going to share with you is just a snapshot of what we really do. You can find out more info on our website, isnministry.com. Again, isnministry.com. For right now, I'd like to share with you something new that we're doing. On Thursday nights, we're hosting a live, interactive Bible study class. And you can tune into that by phone, or you can watch us as we stream live over the internet. If you have Skype, you can use that to call in as well if you're coming in from another country. Now this might be something a little bit different from what you're used to, and that's actually why I'm recording this video right now. Now you certainly have the option to just tune in by phone and listen, or come in over the internet and watch us live as we broadcast. But you also have some other ways that you can participate in our broadcast. You see, the Inspirited Network is designed to be interactive. That means that we want you to be part of our broadcast. So this isn't just a spectator event, but this is something that you can actually get involved in and be part of the broadcast. One of the ways that you can do that is by video conference. Basically, if you have a web camera, you can be brought into our studio here in New York from anywhere in the world that you might be. And you can participate in our study face to face, just like if this was a real Bible class and we were sitting in the same room. Now here's the thing, we don't want to do all the talking. This is designed so that you can interact and become part of the broadcast. So your voice counts. We want to hear what you have to say, and we want to hear your questions. You can feel free to interrupt us at any time and ask a question or make a comment. Now if you want your voice to be heard but you don't necessarily want to be seen, you also have the option to call in using a telephone if you're in the United States, or you can use Skype to call in if you're from another country. Either way, we want you to interrupt, we want you to ask your questions and make your comments, because you make our show. So in this tutorial, we're going to focus on how you can participate using your phone line. Okay? So in order to do that, you first have to log into our study using the telephone number 712-432-3066. And then once you're logged in, you'll hear a prompt for an access code, and that number would be 426101. Now, once you're logged into the study, you need to participate. If you take a look to my right and your left, you will see basically what we see when we look at our controls. All right, so as I log in by telephone, you're going to see the name appear. I'm actually logging in as my wife, so you'll see the name Natalie Spellman appear on that list. I'll put this on speakerphone so you can hear. All right, so I'm going to log into the study by pressing 1712-432-3066.
Hello, please enter your 6-digit conference code.
Okay, that number is 426101.
Welcome to free conference calling. We will now connect you to your call.
And I'm logged into the study. Now, in order to avoid complete confusion, there's a hand-raising system in order to determine who gets to talk and who does not. All right, so whenever someone logs into our conference, everybody is automatically muted. So in order to participate, you have to then raise your hand. Now obviously, if you're on the phone, we can't see you raise your hand, but by pressing 5*, your hand will be raised on our system. Okay? So again, if you look to my right and your left, you'll see what we see when we look at the conference line access controls. So when you press 5*, a blue bubble appears next to your name so that we know that you want to participate. All right, so let's try that. Again, the number is 5 and then star. All right, so we're going to try that, and we're going to press it really quickly.
Hand raised.
So as you just heard, the operator would then say hand raised, and if you look to my right and your left, you'll see that a blue bubble appears next to the person's name when they want to participate. This shows us in the studio that this person is ready to make a comment or ask a question. We will then unmute the line, and you'll hear the operator say, line unmuted. And then once you hear that, you can begin talking. Okay? Now, let's say you at first have a question, but the question was later answered, or you decide that you don't want to ask that question or make the comment anymore, you can actually lower your hand by the same process. All right, you press again, 5-star.
Hand lowered.
So as you just heard, the hand was lowered. Okay, and then that signals to us that the person no longer wants to make a comment or ask a question, and obviously you can see that the blue bubble is no longer next to the person's name. So basically that shows you how to participate in our study. Remember that you want to press 5-star relatively quickly, because if you press 5, you wait a couple seconds and then press star, it won't work. Okay, now only the phone conference moderator, which is Andrew Whitaker, is unmuted automatically. All right, so he will be watching for the blue bubbles so that he can unmute the lines when a person wants to participate. And he'll also signal to us in the studio that a person wants to make a comment or ask a question. All right, so this keeps things sort of in an orderly fashion, and we look forward to hearing you participate in our study. Okay, so you've been hearing about this program called Inspirited Live, and now you're wondering, how exactly do I participate? How do I join in? How do I even watch the program? I'm going to show you a few ways that you can do that. The first way is directly through our website. If you go to isnministry.com/livestream, again, isnministry.com/livestream, you'll be brought to this page that you see right here. From this page, you can watch our broadcasts as they broadcast live over the internet. And there are 4 different platforms that you can use to watch the program. This is because different types of platforms work best depending on what device you're using to watch the show. For example, if you're watching from an iPad, if you're watching from a Surface, a tablet, a cell phone, or from your PC, or even from a Mac computer, there are different platforms that work better depending on what device you're trying to use. So, we have 4 different broadcasters that you can choose from. The first is Make TV, then Ustream, Old Livestream, and Google Hangouts YouTube. Bamboozle is not currently in operation. As you watch us live over the internet, you'll be able to see the broadcasts in this section here. If you click on Ustream, a new broadcaster will load using Ustream, and you'll be able to watch the broadcast as it's live. Old Livestream, same thing. So all you have to do is click on whichever broadcaster you want to watch through and then enjoy the show. Now, when you're ready to participate and make a comment or ask a question, you can use any of the text chats that are associated with the broadcasters that we're currently broadcasting on. So for example, if you're using Make TV, all you have to do is go to the text chat section. If it's not available, all you do is you click the Enable Chat button and it will pop up for you. Once you click on the little bar next to the Send button, you can choose a chat name and also log in using your email and password if you wanted to create an account. If not, just be a chat name and you'll be able to participate while we're live on the air. Type your comments or your questions into the text chat section and it will come right to us here in the studio. Now, the great thing about this is that you don't have to watch the program through this small little rectangle that you see over here. You can also full screen it. Okay, so if we go to Ustream, the process is slightly different. When you want to participate using the text chat feature on Ustream, you just click the Ustream button right here, and this will launch the Ustream channel page. And from here, you can participate using the text chat feature. So all you have to do is click on the little chat section here, and then type out your message, and it will send directly to us. When you go to Old Livestream, there'll be a chat button at the bottom of the screen. You're going to click on that, and from here you can watch the program, and when you scroll down, you'll see the text chat feature where you can type out your message or your question, click on Say, and it will send directly to us. You can also use the chat button here when the program is live. So you can type your message either through live stream or through chat. Now, occasionally advertisements will pop up, so you just click on the X button to get rid of them after a certain amount of time, and then you'll be watching the program. Also, if you want to watch the program and type out your message at the same time, just click on Shrink Video, and the text chat feature will come up here in the box right next to the video, so that you can watch the video on one side and then type out your message on the other. Then when you're ready to put the video in an expanded form, you just click on Expand Video and it will pop up. You can also full screen from here as well. With YouTube, same process. Now, if you're watching through Google Hangouts, then the process might be slightly different. So, if you're watching through Google Hangouts, you want to go to our Google Plus page, and from here, you just select one of the events that you plan on watching. As you're watching the program, and you want to make a comment or ask a question, all you have to do is just type out your message right here in the comment section, and we'll get it while we're live on the air in the studio. Okay? So again, all you have to do is just select which broadcaster you want to use, depending on what's going to work best with the device that you're watching on. So you can watch us through PC, Mac computers, tablets, iPads, cell phone devices, pretty much anything. You select whichever device you want to use to watch the program, and when you want to participate using the text chat feature, you just follow the steps that I showed you before. If for some reason you don't remember the URL that I just gave you, ismministry.com/livestream, then if you just go to our regular website, ismministry.com, you can still access the program. Once you go to our website, ismministry.com, you'll notice in the top right-hand corner that you have an events news section. This is where we post all the information about when our broadcasts are, or if there are any cancellations for whatever reason if we're not broadcasting for that particular night. If you click on the link for the broadcast and you scroll down, there'll be a link here where you can enter the room. Another thing that might be useful to you is on this page, as you scroll down, you'll notice a tutorial section where it shows you how you can participate using the text chat, the phone, or the webcam features of our broadcast. When you see this particular image, you can click on the More button, and that will bring you to another page where you can watch all the broadcast information and the tutorials on how to participate. But to access the same live stream page that I showed you on the other screen, all you do is you go to Services, and you can click on Our Site under the live stream column, and that will bring you to the Make TV broadcasters. And if you want to view any of the other ones, just click on View All Streams, and you'll be back to this page. And you can select whichever broadcaster you like. So that's basically how you can watch the program from our website and then participate using any of the text chats. The next option that you have is watching the program from our Facebook page. Now to do this, you first want to find the invitation for our broadcast. So if you scroll down a little bit and you go to Upcoming Events, you can click on Inspirited Live Bible Class. This is the next one that's coming up. So this is January 8th, 2015 at 8 p.m. You click on that. And as you scroll down, you'll see the promotional video, information about how to participate using Skype, a brief tutorial about how to participate by watching us through our ministry website page, or participating with your webcam on Uvu, a tutorial for participating by phone, again another video tutorial on how to participate by webcam, And then you start to see these things like option 3, option 2, option 1. Each option is a different broadcaster. So for example, if you click on option 1, you can watch the program through Ustream. If you click the image, the broadcaster will load and you can watch it right from the Facebook page or from this Facebook comment. The text chat should also load. If you click on option 2, you'll be watching the broadcast through Make TV, and again, you'll have the same option. Just to give you an example, I clicked on it, it's loading the Make TV player. You can full screen it from here, and when we're live, you'll be able to use the text chat feature as well. Option 3 is watching it through Google Hangouts, YouTube. You click on the link or the picture, it will load the Google Hangouts event page. And from here, you can watch the program and also type out any comments or questions that you might have in that comment box when the program's live. So if you're sent an invitation, all you have to do is click on it and it will bring you to this page. And as you scroll down, then you'll see all the same features that I mentioned before. If for whatever reason you weren't sent an invitation, then all you do is you go to our website page, our Facebook website page. You go to upcoming events and you'll be able to access the invitations from here. Now let's talk about how you can participate in our broadcast using your web camera. We're only taking video footage from Uvu, so in order to participate using your webcam, you need to download the Uvu software. So open up your web browser, and once you've done that, you're going to type in uvu.com. You'll come to a page that looks something like this. So the first thing you want to do to download the Uvu software is click on Get Uvu. Now, depending on what you're using, there are different ways that you're going to go about doing that. So you have Uvu on PC, Uvu on Mac, Uvu on Android, Uvu on iPhone, Uvu on Windows Phone, Uvu on Facebook. So it depends on what you want to use to join in. So let's assume that you're doing a PC. Click on Uvu on PC. And then you can click on Download Now. You can run the software. Click on Yes. I agree and next. Now this part here is optional. You don't need the Ask toolbar and you don't need the search provider. You just click on I agree. You don't need the Pro PC Cleaner. Click on Decline. So Uvu is a great software, but sometimes they try to ask you to install things that you don't need. So I just showed you a way around that. Once it's finished, you just click on the word Finish. And you're done. So you can X out of the other screen. This is the Internet Explorer screen where we had to download the program. You no longer need this. Now here, this is where you make your account. So you need to choose a name, first and last name, your email account, choose a password, choose an Uvu ID, you can put in your birth date and then of course your gender, and then click on sign up. Another option that you have, if you don't want to do all that, you can sign in, connecting in using Facebook. and it will automatically create an account for you using your Facebook account. Cancel that. Okay, so the next step is that you need to find me on Uvu and you need to add Inspirited Network. So you're going to go to Contacts, and you have a few ways that you can do this. You can do search for friends, add friends. If you're on this screen, you can just click on add friends here. However you want to do it is fine. So in this case, I'm just going to click on search for friends. And in the search bar, we're going to type in Inspirited Network. So INSPIRITED Network. And then hit search. And I will come up. You'll see John Spellman. In parentheses, you'll see Inspirited Network. Click on add. And there you have it. So now when you're ready to call into the Bible study line, you just click on Start Video Call. And if you want to send us a message first, you can. So if you want to send us a message, you can type it out here. I would like to join the Bible class. And so now you've got your message that says, great, call in. So from here, you're going to click on Start Video Call. And now you are live with us. You can full screen it. You have the option to choose from different cameras, different mic settings. You can mute your sound if you need to. One of the most important ones is the mic setting here. You want to keep your microphone muted when you're not speaking, only because too much feedback, if you have a lot of sound coming from your computer or from the room, we're going to hear that sound, and it can be a little bit distracting. So when you have a bunch of people who are in the web camera conference, you want to make sure that your mic is muted so that this way your sound isn't constantly coming through and distracting other people as they listen. So when you want to make your comment, you just unmute your microphone, and then you can start talking. And then when you're finished talking and you don't want sound to come through anymore, then you click the microphone again. Okay? And this is to mute and to unmute your camera. And there you have it. When you're finished and you want to log out of the webcam conference, just click on End Call, and you're all set. So that is how you participate using Uvu. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is discuss how you can access our broadcast using any device that runs the Play Store. It's usually a Windows device or a Google device. Any of those would be fine or appropriate for what we're about to do. So if you want to watch our live broadcasts, then the first thing you want to do is go to the Play Store. So in this case, I'm going here. Now there's a few things that you can use. The first thing is YouTube, which usually is already pre-installed on the device's system. Most new devices, YouTube is always already installed. But another one that you can use is Ustream. Okay, so let me just go there. All right, and it's usually the first one that pops up right there. So you just click on Ustream. And in this case, we already have it installed, but if it was not installed, you would just click on Install and then follow the directions to install the app. All right, another one that we can use, aside from YouTube, is Uvu. And this is if you want to use the video conference feature that we have, and you want to tune in to our class using a webcam. All right, so you just go to Uvu, the app, and then you'll install it. In this case, we already have it installed. Okay, so once your apps are installed, you only need one of them. You go back to your main screen, okay? So let me show you how you can join in using YouTube. We're going to click on the YouTube app. And then once we're on the YouTube screen, we'll go to the search bar, and then type in Inspirited Network. Now, when you type in Inspirited Network, you'll see a bunch of videos that pop up, but I don't want you to go to any particular video. I want you to go to the channel. So the first one here is actually the channel, so we're going to click on that. Now, if you look on the YouTube page, or the YouTube channel rather, you'll see how there's a section called Upcoming Events. That's where you can watch the program when it's live. So the next live event that we're going to have is this one right here. And when you click on it, during broadcast times, it will show our live broadcast as we're on the air. All right, so this is where you can watch the broadcast live. Now, the next option that you have is using Ustream. So if you want to use Ustream, you're going to click on your applications, go to the Ustream app, follow a very similar process. You're going to go to Search, Inspirited Network. In this case, I've already searched for it before, so I'll just make my life easy. Okay, so you click on the channel, and of course it says the channel is off air, but when it's live, you'll be able to see the broadcast right here in this window. So we're going to go back to the main screen. And now, in addition to watching the program, I'm going to show you how you can participate using your live video. So you click on your apps again, then Uvu. And this is assuming that you already have created an account. Now let's say for whatever reason, if you don't have Inspirited Network already added to your friends list, you can just do a search, type in Inspirited Network, and then add that to your buddy list. But once it is added, you'll see this over here. You just click on Video Call, and it will start to show your live footage. So that's pretty much all the ways that you can participate using a Windows Surface device. The same thing actually works for the phone. So if you take a look, I have a phone here. And if we look at the Play Store, this is where you can get all the apps from. So you can download Uvu, Ustream, or YouTube, whichever one you like. And then once it's already installed, you can access it and then watch the program. So for example, I have Uvu here, same process. I have Ustream down here. click on search, type in Inspirited Network, and once you do your search for Inspirited Network, the channel will pop up here. Just click on it, and when it's live there will be some sort of window that shows the video chat. Okay, the other option is YouTube. Click on the app, and once it loads, you're going to go to the search option, again type in Inspirited Network, then hit search, select the channel, then from here you'll keep scrolling down until you find the next scheduled video. Takes a little bit longer. Click it, and of course it tells you that the event will begin in 4 days. But when it is live, you'll see it in that same area. Okay, if you're trying to access our program using an Apple device, then things change slightly. All right, so the basic things are pretty much the same, but there are a few slight differences. The first thing is that you need to go to the App Store to download all your programs. So we'll go to the App Store. And again, YouTube usually already comes with the device, but for other software, for example, Ustream and Uvu, you can get it from search, type in Uvu, and it will pop up here, and then you just download it. In our case, we already have it downloaded. Ustream, same thing. And it pops up. Once your device is installed, then you're going to go back to your applications. In this case, we'll click on Ustream, go to the search, type in Inspirited Network, then click on the channel. And when we're broadcasting live, you'll see us right here. All right, with YouTube, same process. You can click on search, type in Inspirited, click on the channel, and then we're live, and you'll see the live streams that you can choose from. Just make sure that you're careful with looking at the date so that you choose the right one. So the next live stream would be this top one right here. You would click on it, and when we're live, you'll see us as we're on the air. Last option is Uvu, and this is only if you want to participate using your webcam. So you're not going to use Uvu to watch the regular program. You're only using it to broadcast using your webcam so that we can see each other face to face and you can be part of the show. So in this case, you would go to the search menu, type in Inspirited Network, and after you do your search, it will pop up, and you'll be able to add us and then make a video call. So that's how you can participate using an Apple device. It would probably work pretty much the same way if you're using an iPhone. So those are all the different ways that you can join into the class using mobile devices like cell phones, iPads, Surfaces, or any tablet device.
Thank you for watching. We hope our studies will be a blessing to you. Although our studies are designed to be interactive, you're more than welcome to just spectate if you want to. Join us live on Thursday nights from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as we broadcast. And please, share the word about us with your friends and with your family. Anyone you think might want to come.
Inspirited Live is a broadcast of the Inspirited Network, the total interactive Bible study resource.